You've got a dirty shirty.
You've got a silly face.
Hello, I'm Adam.
Konbanwa, Joe desu.
Ooh, and this is Adam and Joe Go Tokyo.
Coming to you from the neon-lit metropolis that the Japanese call Tokyo, 8 hours and light years ahead of you lot.
In the next half hour, we'll be downloading all the latest celebrities, news stories and consumer goodies that the fastest-moving city on Earth has to offer.
On tonight's show, the miraculous guitar-playing machine, mind your manners with our Tokyo etiquette guide, and meet a hot new pop duo on the verge of megastardom.
But first, let's see what's got the city talking this week in the Go Tokyo update. Time for some robot news here on Adam and Joe Go Tokyo. This week we're looking at the Banryu, and this is a home protection robot that looks kind of like a big dinosaur dog. It's doing incredibly well.
Really?
Shall we have a look at it?
Its name translates as guard dragon. You leave it in your house while you go away, and it crawls around your house, filming things and sniffing the air. If it detects illegal motion or the smell of burning, it will telephone you, and you can see what it sees down your mobile phone.
OK, this is a quote from the press pack for the Banryu. It says, with the sensor robot, we'll be able to detect burn scent, which is known to occur in the atmosphere preceding a fire. I think burn scent is like smoke.
There has been a burn here.
Is that burn scent you're wearing? It's delicious, but you're on fire!
This week, I went to the movies to see X-Men 2 for a second time. Don't recommend it. Boring. But the best thing I did see was this very curious advert that at first I thought was for some kind of European beer. Have a look.
Questo per il mio papà in cielo. Devi essere un email software. La posso mandare.
新作です。ポストペット V3。
What's the point of the Post-Pet?
Well, the Post-Pet is a huge phenomenon in Japan at the moment, so much so that there are brilliant, when I say brilliant, I mean in like brilliantly coloured tie-in toys available, like this stuffed toy dressed as the Masked Rider, a big Japanese superhero. This is rather a shoddy papier-mâché Post-Pet. This is a lovely Post-Pet back massager. Highly recommend those. Oh, I'm so tight in the shoulders. No, really.
Do they serve any practical purpose?
Post-Pet glass.
Answer me.
Post-Pet bag. They're your friends. You feed them, you care for them, just like a Tamagotchi or a virtual pet, but they deliver emails for you physically in the virtual world. Now, that may sound like a contradiction in terms, physically in the virtual world, but they actually pick up your letter, scuttle off your screen, and then they'll scuttle on to your friend's screen, who also has a Post-Pet, and they'll sit and talk to their Post-Pet. And when it returns to your computer, are you still with me?
Yeah.
You read its diary to find out what was going on your mate's computer.
What do you mean, it's diary? It's not real.
Let's post the Post-Pets back in the bin.
So, Joe, film news.
Yeah. Well, this week's big hit in Japan is an animated cartoon for kids. It's based on a hugely popular manga and a hugely popular animated TV series called My Tante Conan.
My Tante Conan? You keep your hands off my Tante Conan.
I like your Tante Conan.
Do you want to look at my Tante Conan?
No.
Go on.
The name of this film means Good Detective Conan, and the story started off with a high school student who was obsessed with Sherlock Holmes.
Hence Conan.
He was captured by baddies, and turned into a 6-year-old, given the body of a 6-year-old. 2.5 million Japanese people have seen My Tante Conan so far.
It's a cartoon.
Of course it's a cartoon. They love cartoons over here.
No, I'm fed up with cartoons.
It's grossed 3,000 million yen.
This isn't like a follow-up to Conan the Destroyer, is it?
I certainly hope not.
Conan the teenage boy trapped in a 6-year-old boy's body. I'd like to see Arnold Schwarzenegger playing that, you see. That I would pay money for.
Now it's time to look at this week's singles chart. It's the latest top 3.
At 3, it's Mai Kuraki with Kazeno La La La, which translates as wind, da-di-da. I'm sure about the wind part, I'm just guessing about the da-di-da. At 2, it's Exairu with Together. Exairu, and that's the correct pronunciation incidentally, are just one of the many boy bands in this week's Top 40. And if you're wondering where all the shouting and guitars are, they're in a separate chart. The singles chart is non-stop pop. And at number 1, it's V6 with Darling. They're called V6 because there's 6 of them, and the V stands for violence. Or possibly vegetables. Or very, as in very good. Look at them leaping! I bet Blazing Squad can't leap like that. It's the leap of a band that know they're number 1 in Japan.
The number 1 single by V6, which is called Darling, is also the theme from one of the most talked about TV shows out here in Japan called Kimi wa Petto, or You Are My Pet. What's it about, Joe?
Well, as far as I know, it's about an unhappy career woman who one day stumbles upon a young man in a box. She takes him home and keeps him as her pet. I'd like to put you in a box, Adam.
Well, you can't.
An airtight box.
Oh, that's uncalled for. When we arrived here in Tokyo, I must say we were very impressed by the warm welcome we got from the Japanese people.
But we can't help noticing that some of our weird Western ways don't go down so well with the people of Tokyo.
So to avoid embarrassing yourself, here's a guide to a few do's and don'ts for life here in Japan.
Tokyo streets are clean, 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 and the Japanese want to keep them that way. So if like 55% of them you're a filthy, dirty smoker, don't flick your butts away. Why not pop them in this handy portable ashtray and dispose of them later, eh?
If you're shopping at a Japanese supermarket, don't hand the checkout operative your sweaty notes. Instead, place them in this convenient plastic tray, far less grubby. And hey, don't pack your bags at the till, you're holding up the queue, man. Move to the specially allocated bagging area where you can fill your sack at your own sweet pace.
When using a taxi, for pity's sake, don't try and open the door yourself. Instead, let the driver do it automatically. One less thing to worry about in rush hour. And for God's sake, man, whatever you do, don't tip. This will only cause an embarrassing scene.
Finally, if you're caught short in public, disguise those embarrassing downstairs noises with this ingenious sound effects unit. It creates a loud flushing sound, leaving you to relax and fully enjoy your experience.
Joe, I couldn't help noticing amongst our selection of objects on the table this week that we've got some of these weird little creations here, and I've no idea what they are.
Well, Adam, they're called Knockmen. They're amongst the most unique toys in Japan. They're made by a group of artists and engineers called Meiwa Denki, and these little guys are only the tip of their conceptual art iceberg, or conceptual artberg. And to find out more about Meiwa Denki and what they do, I went to visit them in their workshop. Good morning, staff of Meiwa Denki.
Morning.
May I come in?
Okay.
In an anonymous warehouse somewhere in downtown Tokyo hides one of the weirdest workshops in the world. Its products are brilliant and baffling, and the eccentric genius behind them is Nobumichi Toza.
Toza-san, thanks so much for letting me come to the Meiwa Denki factory. There's so many amazing things to look at. Can you explain the Meiwa Denki philosophy?
一言で言えばナンセンスですね。
It's an excellent philosophy.
This is Harsenbon, slapstick stick.
My wife went on holiday recently.
Oh, Jamaica!
No, she went of her own accord. Is it about art or is it about commerce?
今まで思いもしなかった考え方を発見したり、それを形にしたり、世の中がそのナンセンスで変わっていくのを次に見たいという順番です。最初はアート、そして次がコマーシャルですね。This is 目くじら。
Normal face. Angry face. So what's the deal with fish?
タデコト。
The carp harp.
魚の悪い夢をよく見ます。小さい頃はそれを絵を描くしか方法を知らなかったんですが、大学に入って機械加工をたくさん覚えて、で頭の中のそのイメージの気持ち悪い魚を論理の釣り竿でこの世の中に釣り上げることができるようになって、すごく安定したというかしっくりいったという経験がありました。
I think I understand.
This is Newton gun.
For shooting an apple directly at the Earth's core.
3, 2, 1.
And the final bit of the puzzle is music. Are you a musician?
This is パチモク。スイッチオン。最初は僕はブラスバンドをやってまして、で高校はバンドでドラムを叩いてました。打楽器は大好きで、ずっと大学もジャズ系に入ってドラムを叩いてたのでずっとやってましたね。
This is voice vibrator. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We are the champions, my friend. We will fighting to the end.
And what does the future hold for Meiwa Denki? What directions are you going to take the company in?
国を作りたいですね。明和電機の。
Anything more ambitious than that?
僕は最終的には僕を作ってみたいです。それが一番のナンセンスですね。
This is タラッタ。
The automatic tap dance machine.
And if you still don't understand Meiwa Denki, just remember, you're not supposed to.
Thank you very much, staff of Meiwa Denki. May I go?
Okay.
We're very lucky to have Toza-san here in the studio with us today to give us a product demonstration of the Mecha Folk machine and the Marinka machine, both of which are amazing hand-built, computer-controlled musical instruments. So get a load of this. Take it away, Meiwa Denki.
「朝を告げるラジオから」「愛の歌が聞こえない」「街を飾るポスターの色が明日を描かない」「こんな時代の森の中で君と出会えたこの日がないが僕らの世界照らすようにロマンス色の
Each week on Adam and Joe Go Tokyo, we bring you a selection of our favourite things. We've had toys and we've done beauty products, but this week we've asked our Japanese team to surprise us with a top 5 of their own, to give us a real taste of Japan.
So this week, the top 5 is snack food.
The number 5 top snack food in a mystery box here. I've no idea what it is, but I'm going to feed it to Joe and see what he makes of it.
Oh, no.
Give it a good chew. And I should tell you at this point not to swallow the pips.
It's very, very sweet and very salty. It tastes like a sort of really, really old fruit pastille. I'm going to spit it out. Is that all right?
No, man, you've got to swallow
It's revolting.
Well, the number 5 snack this week is called the Sour Man, and it's a dried pickled plum. Apparently, if you have one of these, then you're wide awake. If you have 2 of the plums, then your brain becomes awake. And if you have 3, then you're 100% Genki, which means on top form.
At the number 4 position, Adam, if you'd like to open your mouth and close your eyes, here it comes. So, what sort of flavour is it, Ad?
Chicken.
Oh.
It's like when you get some fried chicken from a really greasy kind of faux American chicken joint, and you find a sort of mysterious chewy bit.
So, OK, you've got that partly right. It is chicken. Can you tell which bit of the chicken it is?
Oh, that's not good. I was hoping it was maybe the breast or the thigh.
No, it's not the breast or the thigh. Think more internal organs. Get inside the chicken and have a root around and see what comes up that connects with that taste.
Oh, man.
It's not from the chicken's private triangle, I'll give you that.
Is it chicken butox?
It is not chicken butox. It is chili-flavoured chicken intestine.
I liked it. Oh, this doesn't look too bad.
Oh, that's OK then. Are you having me on?
No, it looks nice, man.
Oh, man, I don't like it. Yeah. I know the sounds of your silly faces, and that was your gagging sound. Is it alive?
Not anymore. Open and just bite one of the things off.
It attacked me.
Come on, it's tasty. It's good for you too. Eat it. Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it?
It's from the sea, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Did it live near a sewage pipe?
That's something you'd have to ask it.
Can I open my eyes?
Yeah. Dried, pickled, grilled squid.
Dried, pickled, grilled squid.
It just looks more fearsome than it actually is. Hey, look, man, just to show you what a pansy you are. See, it's nice.
And how apt that this is snack number 2. There they are, on little sticks. And we'll just extract one. There it is. Think of it like a lolly, a dirty lolly. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, just stop it. You're just wiping
giving
it
you
on
a little
me.
moustache.
That's horrible. Don't do that.
Open your mouth. OK, lolly. It's a lovely lolly. Is it chewy or crunchy or what? Speak to me, Adam. Your face is moving in new ways.
It tasted like sort of fruity dust.
It was soya bean powder coated candy. It was just sweets. Imagine that.
So this is what our Japanese team have decided will be our number 1 Japanese snack, and Joe is gonna have some. Boy, they certainly have
some.
A distinctive smell. Like that. Oh, they're getting away. Pop it in your mouth and crunch it up.
Oh, dear.
Come on, here we go. I tell you what they smell like. They smell exactly like my socks. Tell me what it is.
Well, just a little pause.
A little claws would be more accurate. You've just had an eggy crab.
You know what? That was actually quite tasty.
Was it really?
Well, it was crunchy, it had a chewy centre, and it tasted like nuts and death.
Nice.
Thank you.
So that was our tasty selection of top 5 snack treats this week.
If you've been watching the show regularly, you'll know that Adam and I have been trying to get famous in Japan. And to do this, we've dated two of the most glamorous women in Japan, and we caused a hoo-ha in central Tokyo by turning up with a big TV crew dressed like rock stars.
But it was our trip to the Matrix premiere which made the pages of the Tokyo Walker this week. Take a look at that.
And the text beside the photo says, and also at the premiere, we came across these two mysterious foreigners. Who are they?
Well, that's exactly the question that we've been asking people in the streets of Tokyo this week.
Surely, after 3 weeks of campaigning for fame, people in the street will recognise us. We'll get free entry to exclusive locations and be showered with freebies, won't we?
We've been hard at work building a profile in Japan for the last 3 weeks now, but has anyone noticed? To find out, we hit the streets of Ginza, Tokyo's posh shopping district.
We are very famous. Do you recognise us?
I don't know. Sorry.
食べ物のコマーシャルに出てくる？出てこない?
No. Who is the most famous British person that you know?
Beckham.
The thing about Beckham is he has a skill, doesn't he? Plus he's quite good looking.
Perhaps what's needed is a fashion overhaul. We decide to visit a designer boutique and come on all famous. The manager closes the shop for us, but will he ask us to pay?
In England, when we shop, me and Joe, we go around the shop and we just point, and they put what we want into a bag.
You make a list, then we go, very tight schedule. Do you have this in my size? Do you have this in my size? Okay, I'll have two of those. Maybe if I go to a charity event.
Yeah, one of Elton's balls.
One of Elton's balls. What about this, man? This would look nice on you. I'm going to get you two. Yeah?
Yeah, OK, one for the country and one... Yeah, good.
Isn't that nice of me?
That's nice, thanks, man. I don't believe he's going to give us all that much stuff because it doesn't make any financial sense for a shop to give all its stuff away.
Well, if he thinks we're famous, it does, because it's going to help his brand in England.
You see, you're caught between fame and reality, and at the moment you've landed on the side of fame, and you've got to come back a bit towards reality.
Is there anything you'll give us for free? Anything at all? Yeah, we're on. It's going to be a shirt. It's going to be a nice shirt.
Cards? Why don't you just smack us in the face? No, you've been very nice, but I can't believe you've given us cards.
So far, so rubbish. Perhaps we're aiming too high. Surely we're famous enough to blag a few household items. You know, just in case Hello want to do a photo shoot or something.
Look quite hard. We've been on Japanese TV. We're quite famous. We've been in Tokyo Walker magazine and everything.
No, sorry.
Here's the deal. You give us free things, we use them.
We can have them on our desk, on our program, and then everyone in the UK will see them.
国内では放送されないんですよね。
That's true, but...
What about just a few glasses or some forks?
ああ、それぐらいだったら大丈夫。
Sweet, crystal.
Come on, man, you're just taking a mickey. She's never going to give you that. That's how famous you are, Joe.
これはちっちゃいから。
As a grater.
This feels about right.
Now it's time for the ultimate fame test. Can we get seated at a restaurant so exclusive that it only has one table, which is booked 6 months in advance? We're fully expecting to get thrown out immediately, but we turn our plummy accents up to 11 and give it a go.
Hello there, Adam and Joe, table for two. Hi, Adam and Joe, we have a table for two, I believe.
For two?
For two. Adam and Joe, from television in Britain.
Okay, just a moment, I have to check with the chef.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, excuse me, did you book a table here?
We have eaten here before, and because we're Adam and Joe, usually you let us eat here. It's usually not a problem for us to just come in and grab a meal.
Could you give me your names?
Adam and Joe.
That's usually, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Usually he just makes us a little something on the side.
Adam and Joe.
Adam.
Adam.
Adam et Joe.
Je m'appelle Adam et Joe.
Adam et Joe.
So we didn't get a table, but the manager decided we looked important enough for a glass of complimentary champagne.
Cheers.
Well, the fameometer is reading low, but that's because we've been snubbed by just about every Tokyo citizen we've met today.
Do you know Ant and Dec, for example?
Is that a yes?
Oh, well, that's good. That makes me feel better, at least.
Looks like it's back to the drawing board if we're ever going to get big in Japan.
To end the show this week, we're delighted to have fresh J-Hop sensations Hal Cali laying down some rhymes. The 15-year-old duo burst onto the pop scene less than 6 months ago and have become an instant hit with an army of fans. Their second chart topper, Electric Sensei, was officially voted by us the most hummable tune of the summer.
Wow, it's been kind of a boiler suit special this week, and it's almost over.
But here to play us out with their fantastic new single, Giri Giri Surfrider, it's the brilliant Hal Cali.
Bye!
Bye!